about 20 years ago, I was struggling with this question. Why is it that some communities, right, some villages, some countries, they succeed and they thrive, whilst others, they tend to go into chaos and there's pain and suffering and there's a lot of disorder and chaos. And as I started to ponder this question and I started to go deeper and deeper, I realized one big differentiator exists: leadership. Leadership was the difference between why one village thrives while another village descends into mediocrity. And so when I started to understand them, I started to understand the importance of leadership. And so about 12 years ago, a couple of friends, me and another friend and a couple of others, we put some money in and we said, you know what, let's try to bring leadership. Let's try to democratize leadership. Let's try to bring leadership to the villages, to the places that lack leadership. And let's try to teach leadership. And so we started an organization called Leaderonomics. And our goal was to enable one person to become better as a leader. Because when that one person becomes better as a leader, the village wins. The community they serve wins. Everybody wins. When one parent becomes a better leader, the kids win, the family win, everybody wins. And so that was our goal. Take one person, build them into a leader, a better leader, and hopefully that person will serve the community better, will take the community to a greater height. And when many communities like that have better leadership, have better access to good, high-quality leaders that are not race-based, that are not fear-based, that do not propagate hate, but propagate love, right? If we have that type of leaders in these communities, many of these communities, as they mushroom, will transform the nation. And that was the vision of Leaderonomics, was to take one person, make them into a leader, was to transform the community that they serve, that person with their leadership and the insight that they gain, and then having many communities as such transform the nation. And so we set about doing this. About 10 years ago, really set about building this organization. How do we help kids become better leaders? How do we help adults become better leaders? How do we help parents become better parents and better leaders? And how do we help teachers and everyone, people in companies, to become better CEOs, to be better managers, and to be better, all-round leaders, so that the company and the organization can thrive, and in the process, the community can thrive. And thus was the essence of the mission of Leaderonomics. It's been 10 years now. It's been a long and arduous journey, but I think as I look back on this journey, it was worth every ounce of sweat, every ounce of energy, and every bit of money and resources that we pumped into it. Because today we see the results of the work that we did, of planting that one seed in that one person and enabling that person to become a better leader, and enabling the community that they serve, the organization that they serve, the organization that they lead to thrive and to become better. And in the process, we've seen Malaysia as a country transform. And we've seen so many different transformations happen individually, collectively, and organizationally. So with that, that's our dream. That's Leaderonomics. And we hope that you would come and partner with us, that you will become part of Leaderonomics, that you will journey with us for the next 10 years to come, to take us to even greater heights, so that not only will we transform more communities, we will continue transforming many nations across the world.